Welcome back to Trogly's Guitars. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to bring you guys a rarer guitar than this one. The mother of all Gibson Les Pauls. Well, besides the 59 burst anyways. As far as collectability goes, this is probably one of the most collectible Les Pauls of the Norland era. This comes in its factory original Gibson Artist Series case. Just these cases alone tend to go for $300 to $500. So what could be inside? Well, you unlatch these functional latches. 1, 2, 3. Still have your original handle. 4, and then you have a back clasp. But what is inside here, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's a guitar I've always wanted to have. This is a 1976 first year production Gibson V Les Paul, the mother of them all. There's a lot of reading online you can do, but basically this is made of the finest woods available in the 70s. And these were, I believe, available from 76 to 79. The earlier in production ones came with all wood parts where plastic would normally be. So you have a carved V Les Paul truss rod cover, your rhythm and treble poker chip and switch tip, as you can see, is rosewood. Your knobs here are rosewood. Even your pickup rings are made of very nice rosewood, as well as your pick guard. It has an ebony rosewood ebony fretboard that has a stripe down the middle there, as you can see. It has a compensated nut. It's scalloped in between here. So very different from what Norland was doing. The Norland era was mainly known for guitars of lesser quality. However, I don't believe that personally, but they did use cheaper ways to make guitars back then, apparently. So, about this case, these are very rare, desirable cases. However, if you're going to gig this guitar, which I'm not going to say I hope you don't, because I'd rather it get played, but this is not a very good case in general. Whoever's the lucky person buying this one, I don't think we'll go through the shipping process. We will try to find a local pickup type thing. But the headstock, it doesn't quite touch down, but it's enough to make me worried that I do keep bubble wrap in here. It appears that the pull tab here has fallen off, so getting this off can be a bit difficult. But you have all the original papers here, Les Paul series and warranty cards that are original to this guitar. The other thing I don't like is there's a little bit too much room here at the bottom. So for storage, it's okay. However, I think a chainsaw case would be much better for this beauty. And I do have a perfect condition one, if you would rather have that. Or if you'd like it on top of it. So enough about the gorgeous case here, but that's in good shape, only a few nicks and dings. Let's take a look at this thing. As I said, financially, I don't think I'll be able to bring you a rarer guitar than this one. So once again, this is the first year production, one of the first Les Pauls made. So let's take a look here. So as I said before, everything that's plastic is a rosewood at this point. And anything that's usually mother of pearl is actually abalone on this guitar. So similar to a Antique Natural Spotlight Special, it has a wooden Gibson headstock logo. Abalone. Then you have the tuning pegs here. Pearl. Once again, the scalloped nut. Now there is a little bit of wear there. It looks like some paint has chipped a little bit. Now you have these gorgeous abalone inlays here. And these are pretty large frets. They're definitely not what they used on normal customs. Now, I would say these frets need polished, but I'm too scared to touch this guitar, guys. I mean, if the person who buys it would like me to polish these frets up for him, I'll gladly do it, but I will definitely be masking this one off to do that. But just gorgeous up and down. And look at this flame top. I love the flame top, and as you'll see later on, the back is just perfectly as flamed. My favorite thing about this guitar, definitely the neck. So not only do you have crazy flame, but you have this wood grain underneath that's so speckly. It's very attractive. I'll show you here, because this is a very active top when you move it, especially in person. Kind of see it over there a little bit better. Now, the only flaw as to a collector are, unfortunately, there are finish checks in this top. You can't really see them here, but let's see if we can coax them to come out. Okay, right here, there's a check running. There we go. You have a finish check running from there down to there, as well as there. Then it kind of runs down. You can see there. And then there is another one kind of running under the tail piece here that's hard to see. So when you take it out of the light, you can see it. So unfortunately, that's there. However, as you can see, at most angles, it's not viewable. You really have to take away any lighting to see that. So personally, for me, that's not a big deal. But it is there, and I want you to know about it. There's also a few things, likely from the factory. They're a little boogered up there by the binding. There are just a few spots like that. And you do have some light indentations towards the end of the binding here. You can see right there. We'll take a look at the sides on this one. The jack plate is also that rosewood. And you can also see another check kind of running here. So you got some checking going on the top. But once again, not viewable at all angles. Taking a look at this guy from the back. Regular number 8. This was the 8th the Les Paul made. Not quite sure how many they were making, but they ran from 76 to 79, I believe. So this is a very early example. But just look at that flame. And this neck is just so flamed. The only imperfection in the wood, and I don't even call it an imperfection really, it's kind of a character mark there. Just in the wood there. So even if somebody were to steal this guitar from you and take the serial number off of it, you would still be able to identify it by that. So I love it when there's things in the wood like that. And I love this super wide flame there at the end of the neck. Looks very cool. And once again, super flamed back. You can't get any more flame than this, folks. And this guitar, when you play it, I didn't play it very long, but this guitar is amazing to play. It's a very bright sounding guitar. Very bright. However, so bright in a way that it's actually really, really playable. The guy in Heart actually used this one live, not this particular guitar, but the Les Paul in a live version of Crazy on You that's on YouTube. So as you can see here, I mean, you have a few light indentations in the back, but nothing that really takes this away from being a collector's grade. Once again, rosewood back covers. These things do not come up for sale. Hardly ever. So when they do, you better get your offers in quickly, because I don't expect this one to last too long either. I would personally love to keep it, but yeah, I just can't do it. It's too nice of a guitar for a guy like me. Alright, as always, feel free to contact me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Troglys, Troglys. That's where we can talk about our best price available on this guitar. Being that this one's so expensive, we will either do a in-person cash deal / cashier's check, or we can do a bank wire transfer, something like that. And I'll either deliver it to you, or you can come and pick it up like I did when I first bought it. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this up-close look of this gorgeous The Les Paul. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.